everyone, this is Intuitive Edge. This is where we take an intuitive look at what's going on in our world. Today I want to take a look at a recent death of a whistleblower. This person's name was Philip Haney, and he was a whistleblower for the DHS. He worked during the Obama administration, and he had come out in the past alleging that the Obama administration was covering up ties to Islamic terrorism. Now, according to news reports, he was found dead by his car with a gunshot wound to the chest and a gun nearby. And his case was ruled a suicide, although there are many who are close to him and others who are suspecting that this was foul play. So I wanted to take a look at what the cards have to say. I did lay out 7 cards, and I want to go through those. So the first card out, I have the Moon card. This is on the question of him, kind of who is he as a person. I kind of want to get a feel for who he was, what, kind of his essence, where he comes from. And having the Moon there tells me that he was a fairly private person, but also a lot of depth. That there was a deep thinker and a real depth of character with him. So this is that Moon card. This is the card of the veil, what's behind the veil. People who, when the moon is present, you can kind of get behind the scenes and kind of see what's going on. And he may have had a lot of information about things that the average person may not see. So a lot more to him than meets the eye. Now, in the past, he had a reversed Ace of Pentacles. When I look at this card, I tend to think of or see or feel into this as him. Now, he was a former DHS. I get the sense with this of being removed from having access. So that imagery of that, of holding this coin and kind of like having a distance between something of value. So I'm wondering with that, with him being a former, that he didn't have access to some of the valuable intel that he did when he was part of the DHS under the Obama administration. So I just get that sense of removal from valuable information. Okay. Now that's in the past. The events surrounding his death came up with a major arcana. This is the Devil card. Now the Devil card signifies bondage. For people who may be suspecting foul play, I would say with the Devil card present, that's probably likely. That Devil card usually shows up when there are situations that are something underhanded or less than ideal, or something that is, I would say it could indicate foul play involved for sure, having the Devil card there. Now, this next card, he's got the Queen of Cups. Now, this came in on the hidden. And I had to sit for a few minutes when I laid these out and just kind of see where my intuition took me in the artwork. And I really got this sense, as I'm looking at this card, there's a lot of depth to this card, but there's kind of hidden gems in the artwork itself. There's a few little children-looking kind of figures, and even this cup thing, I almost saw it like looking like it had arms. It looked kind of funny to me as I was looking at it. And I just got the sense of like a betrayal, or like holding, cups are about relationships. So it's like holding on to something that you trust and having it kind of turn on you. That was the feeling I got as I was looking at that card. And that's on the hidden. Okay. So what's coming up? Now, there's another major arcana on that, and this is the Emperor. Now, when you think of what the future holds, what's coming up. And you get this card. This is a very strong card of an authority figure. I don't think that we've heard the end of this story. I think there's probably more that's going to come out, perhaps. Or there's more maybe that will be going on with this story, whether we hear it in the news or not. I don't think that this saga is over. That it just feels with that Emperor there that there's something more. Okay, that's a strong card to have on the future position. So this isn't gonna just go by the wayside. Now, the result, the outcome, I had the reverse star. Now the reverse star, a star is a card of hope, and the reversal can mean a difficulty or maybe a false hope or a false start. But when I looked at that card, there's that big star and then little stars around it. I got the sense that he was the big star. And it had a nice feeling to it. I think that he was probably well respected among his peers. People maybe in the DHS that worked with him or knew him. I feel that he was a well respected person and that he was looked up to both because of his influence and his knowledge, and that he was basically a really solid person, I'm getting. And I feel like his death is kind of a loss, a real loss, because he was kind of a star among stars, is what I'm feeling with him. Now, having that star quality about him and having it reversed, it makes it feel a little more tragic and sad what took place, what happened to him. Now, what we need to know, I've got the Strength card reversed. And again, Strength, these are major arcanas. There was 5 major arcanas out of these 7 cards that came out. So a lot of strength and energy on this person, on this issue. I get the sense of letting your guard down or not understanding what you were up against. That's the feeling with this. So I wonder with that Devil card and then that Queen, kind of what I was seeing with this is that maybe he was betrayed by somebody who he trusted. So that's what I sense with this. The overall is a reversed Ace of Swords. Aces are about new information, new beginnings, having new information going forward. And now with that reversal, feels like there may have been starting a new beginning in terms of getting information, and now it feels like that might be tabled, or at least not as upright. You would think that this would be something moving forward in a good way, and as a reversal with his death, it feels like a loss in terms of the information that he could provide as well. So overall, it feels very tragic. Looking at this, I don't sense that this is a suicide. I wouldn't think so, but that's my thoughts based on what I see in the cards. But anyway, that's what I have for this tragic situation overall. Anytime these whistleblowers end up dead, so bad news all the way around. Okay, that's all I have for this, and we'll catch you next time. This has been Intuitive Edge. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.